What is going on, beautiful people? I hope and pray everybody is doing incredibly well. Listen, on this video, I want to talk to you as a friend, okay? Listen, when it comes to real estate investing, I believe, in fact, I know that this is one of the absolute best times to be getting started as a real estate investor. I think back from when I first started in real estate in 2019, which wasn't that long ago, let's be honest, right? But there weren't as many tools and softwares and platforms and systems and CRMs as there is today. In fact, there are more platforms than I can even think of that I can even uh, keep up with. I literally get emails just about every day from some new software or data provider or somebody trying to get me to test out their product, y'all. And it can be a little bit overwhelming. And so I want to share with you and talk to you about how I only use 3 platforms that keep my entire business running smoothly and keeps me profitable. Okay. One of which is PropStream. Now, if you want, I can do a breakdown on a video where I break down all 3 of these platforms, or I can go over all 3 of them together. But today, I specifically want to talk about PropStream, y'all. Um, when it comes to running comps, pulling data, skip tracing, I use PropStream. Listen, they have been around for over 20 years. Okay. That says a lot about a company that can withstand a couple of decades of ups and downs. Would you agree? Yes or no? Right. But what I'm finding here is that so many new investors are chasing every single shiny object. Okay. Every new company that decides to white label another company. So basically, what a white labeling is they take another company and they slap their logo on top of it, right? And call it their own. That's what PropStream is not doing or allowing. And why I love this is because they keep evolving too with AI components, with integrating other products, y'all. You don't need 27 different platforms. You don't need a CRM for your CRM that manages all of your CRMs. Okay. Um, but what gets me the most here, drum roll, are you ready for this? Is when people say PropStream doesn't have the best data. Compared to what? Right? Compared to what? I'm telling you, for somebody, me personally, that has been closing deals consistently and have been in this business full time, not part time, not dabbling, not here and there, full time, paying my bills, providing for my family, PropStream gives me everything that I need to close deals consistently. Okay. I think what people are doing is they're coming up with convenient excuses. I'm just saying, right? You're wanting to blame a software or a system for your lack of action and consistency, right? Now, let me be fully transparent. Um, there's not one single data provider that is going to have 100% accurate data. They're just not going to do it, right? What you need is something that can give you pretty much good data, right? And so, for example, I'll share an example of this and hopefully I'm making sense. I had a property in Grand Prairie where we pulled that property off of the pre-foreclosure list here in PropStream. It was set to go to auction like 2 weeks, like a week and a half or so before the auction date. We were able to get that auction postponed, okay? But in PropStream, it still showed the current auction date. Well, how was PropStream going to know that we actually got that auction postponed, right? Because it's happening so fast. So there's no way that PropStream can update that data that quickly, right? Nationwide. Think about, I mean, we're covering the entire nation here, right? But PropStream is going to give you every single thing that you need to get a hold of these sellers to actually start closing deals, right? At the end of the day, when you want the most accurate information, you need to go to the property owner. right? You need to have that property owner or have a conversation with that property owner and get that information, right? Now, I'm not just saying these things because PropStream is an affiliate, right? I'm saying this because way before PropStream became a supporter of the channel, I was preaching this to people. I'm seeing too many people get lost in the sauce. I'm seeing too many people bouncing around from platform to platform to platform to platform. Stop, y'all. Use PropStream, get the data that you need, run the comps that you need, and keep your business simple. Don't overcomplicate this. Real estate investing is simple. We make it complicated. All right. I'll even have a link in the description for a 7-day free trial. I highly recommend try PropStream out. Okay. I promise you it will give you everything you need to start closing deals. All right. Let me know if this was helpful. Again, I just wanted to talk to you because I recently got some couple messages of people not knowing which data company to use and just going back and forth, back and forth. And I just kind of wanted to clear the air here and let you know that, hey, stop chasing every shiny object. But anywho, I'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a beautifully blessed one.